new headphones. Alright, so we're back with another Thomas Friends Adventures episode. Today we're wrapping up season 2 with the episode Picture This. Now I've realized that I haven't really talked about most of the main, the Steam team a lot. And, basically all the ones I do are just focus on the Daniel Center episodes. We've had a Percy / Gordon / Thomas episode in the Timothy episode, but to my knowledge, I think that's the only episode featuring any of the Steam team besides Daniel. And there was also the Halloween party, with Class 40 and those gangsters or whatever. Basically now I realized that one of the most characters that I haven't incorporated yet is Henry and Toby and James, especially. So this episode is going to be all about James, and the title Picture This, I'm pretty sure you can guess what's going to happen. So yeah, without any further ado, let's go. James loves getting attention from the people of Sordor. When he sees people taking pictures of him from a distance, he will stop completely so they can take his picture. In fact, he will literally abandon his jobs just so he can have a better picture. The miles he's willing to go for this. So there's one time some high-class photographers came to Sordor. They were already taking pictures of Oliver, Daisy, Murdoch, and Daniel. "Photographers," James said to Emily and Naffer when he heard the news. "Where are they?" James, relax. "Daniel told me they went to Thomas's branch line to take pictures of him," Emily said. "Alright, thanks Emily, bye," James said quickly as he immediately left the station. "But James, you left your coaches behind," Emily called out, and he can't hear me, okay. That's what Emily said. James contacted the photographers taking Thomas's picture in a Hackingback station. "Oh, thank God you're all still here," James said. "Actually, we're just about to leave," said one of the photographers. "Wait! Don't you want my picture?" James shouted as they walked to their car. One of the photographers turned around. Nah," he said. "What?" James shouted. No man has ever not wanted to take a photo of James. As the photographers drove off, James became mad. "Oh, this is not going to be the end, photographers. You will take a photo of me if it's the last thing I do." "Why are you talking to yourself, loser?" asked Thomas as he left the station. James followed the photographers all over Sordor. First, he followed them to Brenham Docks, where they were taking Cranky's picture. "Ugh, are you almost done?" Cranky groaned. "Now's my chance," James said to himself. He tried to whistle to attract the photographer's attention, but the sound was drowned out by the loud horn of a nearby ship. Then, Salty accidentally shunted a truck straight into James. "Arr, sorry, me hearty," Salty said as the photographers climbed into the car and left. "Okay, I see how it is," James said to himself as he squinted his eyes. The photographer's next location was Great Waterton, so that's proof right there that this whole show is based off of is canon to the hit era and the classic series. So they could take pictures of Hank and Flora, because in my headcanon they all work there. When James arrived, he was surprised. "What? You're taking pictures of an American steam locomotive and a steam tram?" James shouted. "That's really trainist, James," Hank said. "What's trainist?" Flora asked. "It's when one engine makes fun of another engine," Hank explained. "Anyway, you must be off now," said one of the photographers. "Oh, come on, just take my picture," James said. "Listen, for the last time, we don't want you to take your picture," one of the photographers said as he got into the car and left. James, when it comes to fame, isn't a quitter, at all. So he followed the photographers to the Scarlet Lily Railway, their last stop. "Okay, they are not leaving Sordor without taking my picture," James said. "I have an idea. How about I photobomb the narrow gauge engines?" "Yeah, I'm going to do that," James said to himself. James saw the photographers position their cameras and drove quickly to them. However, he forgot about the curve right behind the narrow gauge sheds, and he tipped over on the side. The photographers saw and walked over to a tipped over James. James giggled in embarrassment. The photographers then took James' picture. "Wait, that was all I needed to do? Crash so you would take a picture of me?" James asked. Nah, we just want to laugh at your misfortune." "Ta-ta," said one of the photographers. After that, James learned never to let his ego and looks get in the way of forcing people to take his picture. The end. That's kind of the moral. This is not really moral. This is a random episode that I just made up on the spot. To be honest, I've actually incorporated a lot of jokes in this one. This isn't definitely my favorite episode I made. That goes to that goes to the Halloween party. That was pretty good, and catfishing was also pretty good. Season 2 kind of had some pretty good episodes, and late season 1. Season 1's good episodes, but it was 10 episodes, and didn't really feel like I was trying for some of them. The Flying Dragon. Oh my god. and grizzly bear, gross. But season 2, I'm actually starting to pick up. Season 3, I'm hoping it'll be pretty good because next month we're starting season 3, and then like sometime in I think maybe April. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, maybe sometime in April or May. Season 3 will be over, and Thompson's Adventures will finally be over, and then like I can start the new spin-off series on Demon Arc, which you have to go check it out in the description to like check it out for yourself. Alright, anyway, thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe. Check and post on Straw Poll, as well as my DeviantArt and my Twitter. And yeah, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.